Good morning, Mission Control. Well, I just got a phone call from the guy we get hay from, and sure enough, just like I was saying in previous videos, it's time to do hay. I don't know how many great shots I'm going to get you today, but I'm kind of going to give you some of the behind the scenes. If you ever want to know what goes into having animals, one of the key things you need to know is feeding them throughout the year. And we have 3 horses, 2 cows, and this year the cows will both get pregnant, so they'll be carrying, a fraction of a cow as they go through this year. So I use an Excel spreadsheet and I keep track of everything. I know how much hay we use per day. I know what happens when we start getting more animals. So I've done all the calculations, and so I call the guy. I'm like, hey, this is how much hay I need. And then he puts me on the list. And anyway, getting hay is one of the most unfun things that you have to do as a person who owns animals. Animals are awesome. Raising cattle is awesome. Having horses are awesome. But getting hay is not awesome. In fact, it's like there's moving, there's hell, there's moving, and there's getting hay. Might be a little exaggeration there, but you get my drift. Today's a nice day to go get hay. I got a bunch of hay, about 280 bales in the barn over there that we're going to go get and throw into our barn. It should take about 3 truckloads, and I'll show you that. And then he's going to start cutting on Friday, which is 2 days hence. And then Saturday probably I'll be out getting hay directly out of the field if the weather cooperates. Today's nice. Highs are supposed to be no higher than 80 Fahrenheit. So got a different set of uniform on here. You do not want to go do hay in overalls. Trust me, I've tried it, and it's horrible. A nice cotton shirt, long sleeve. You definitely want to have that. Good set of leather gloves, and some blue jeans is what you need, and a good pair of shoes for walking, because you got to do a lot of walking. So I got the trailer all hooked up. We need to head over there and start getting work done. I got my earbuds in so I can listen to an Audible book while I'm doing all this work, because this type of stuff you just connect and go. You just got to do it. So I'll see you when we get over there. And here's the hay. Here's all the hay that we've had in for the winter, and we just loaded that whole section right there. Let me show you that. We'll have about 3 loads to get that all into our barn. I need to lift the airbags up. Put some air in the airbags. Load that up. I love airbags. A little sweaty, but got the first load in. Just took my time, and here we go back to our place. One of the things y'all want to know is I run an F-150 for my truck, and honestly I wish I'd have at least an F-250. But on this truck, as you just saw, I've added airbags to it. I've also put heavy duty leaf springs on it, and upgraded shocks, as well as Super Duty brakes. So I kind of make this F-150 do the work of an F-250. But if you are going to do hay and all that, get at least an F-250. You can do it like what I do. I've been doing this now for over 10 years, and this truck has been with me that whole time. So it works, but it's something that if you can get a bigger truck, get one. F-350 would be nice. Honestly, I'd love to have an F-350. Not a dually, that's just too much, but an F-350 would be super awesome. It's gonna be a tight fit, but we should be able to make it. There we go. We are in. So what I do is I climb up on top there and I throw it straight over. Easiest way to do it. Check out the other side here. Oh yeah, look at that, that's nice. It all fits. I could have went back. You know what? I should go back further. I should go back a little further. Yeah, I got room, so we're going to come back. I'm hoping I made it far enough back, because we're going to fix that problem while we're here. Up we go. And as you can see, that's what's left from last year. And we need to change out those bulbs. Well, it took me about 2 hours, but I got it all unloaded. That side is filled in. The back wall is all filled in. And we're starting the second row. And needless to say, I'm a little tired. I'm really grateful to God today because He gave us just perfect weather. If you've never done hay before, you probably don't know it. It always occurs in the summer, obviously. And usually it's like 90 to 100 degrees when you have to do it. It is one of the worst things you ever have to do. And today it's about 70 degrees Fahrenheit, just beautiful. The wind is blowing. I have a nice draft coming through the barn here. One of the reasons I really like cotton shirts is because they fill with sweat. And this is the only shirt I have. And then as that wind blows, it just cools you down. It's really nice. In addition, you want to tidy up your collar here when you have to buck the bales up above your head, and it keeps all the hay from coming down your chest, which eventually happens anyway, and it's all sticky, itchy, and you get scratchy. So I'm going to eat lunch now, and then we're going to go over and get one more load, and I'll talk to you when that's all done. All right, well, I just got done getting the second load. You can see where we're at. Oh, man, it's getting warm out now. It's well above 70 now outside, but still, it's better. It's better than what it has been in the past, so very grateful. Thank you, Jesus. I think I'm going to get about another 40 or 50 up into here. And we got more than that. We got another 100 over there from last year still. So we'll end up storing some more over at his house in the barn. But then we have another 280 to pull out of his field and put in the barn for this year. So what am I? 1/4 of the way done. Roughly. Third of the way done. Yeah. Put away 200, we got 600. So yeah, third of the way exactly. But you can see I'm a little hot, funny thing is every year I do this, it feels like it gets harder and harder. You know what I mean? That's not a good sign. It's just life though. So, hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A little behind what goes into a ranch. If you are considering getting a ranch, certainly or having animals, you need to consider your hay storage and everything. Having it up high is great because it's easy to drop down. So it's a little bit of a pain right now, but it makes it really easy during the winter. Something to consider. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe. Don't forget you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram. If you really like what we're doing, you can support us on Patreon. Meantime, this is TheRealMartian. Out of energy, out of my mind, out of here.